try pulling some cards and see if we can get an answer or not. Why were things so lax on the rush set? Why were things so lax on the rush set? Journey. So this was moving. What I get with that immediately is, you know, it was low budget and they were trying to move this as quickly as possible, is what it's feeling like. The moon. So it doesn't look like things were so, things were done not in the best possible way, because if it were the journey of the sun, then it would be, everything would be bright and out and above board. But this looks like maybe they were trying to cut corners, okay? Yeah, so let's see what we have. Perhaps cutting corners. Not done in the best possible way. You know, you get the moon and it's sometimes everything doesn't come to light. Above it had to do with the people involved in it. A victory. So yeah, it looks like people involved with it were making this, they wanted a victory, they wanted to complete it as quickly as possible. And they perhaps cut some corners. Going into it, they were looking at long-term benefit, okay? Looking deeper, investigating. Hidden things, okay? Hidden things about how it was done. Challenge, money aspect. The Tower. And some abuses. So hidden abuses that took place with it when it comes to financial, okay? And now they're looking into this tragedy for what happened and looking at who all was involved in it. So I think it comes down with trying to do a low budget film, make as much money as they could off of it, and willing to cut corners, okay? So underneath of it, on the outside we look at it and it was hidden abuses when it came to their ideations about it and things, because above it, it all came down to what? Long-term money making. It was about making money, okay? And so now, consequently, they cut corners, and now we have an investigation into this tragedy. And looking at the journey of this, what happened. Let's see what we have underneath of it. We have, these were tough decisions of consequence. Again, it came down to the ruling factor was financial. So there was some walking away from things that should have been done. So we have the overflowing cup of, when it's not love, it's abominations, this stuff, the struggle that was happening. There could have been arguments on the set, and that brings it to its conclusion. Okay? Yeah. Emotionally, could be they were, feeling emotions of this movie, wanting to move it forward. And again, smoother waters. Just, I feel like the exchanges, the Pandora's box, overturn, seeing from a different view, struggling through, comes out to judgment and the timing. So it looks like it comes down to wanting to make money, wanting to get this done as quickly as possible. Yeah, and just cutting corners. All their decisions were based on monetary stuff. Is what it's looking like. I guess the armorer, they're supposed to have 3 people. They only had 1, and it was a young girl, 24 years old. Okay? Do you really want a 24-year-old girl handling the guns and that responsibility? So again, comes down to, looks like cutting corners, wanted to get this produced, wanted to get this out as quickly as possible. It was a money-making scheme. And low budget, didn't have a huge budget to do this, so they cut corners. So this is a really hard lesson. You cut corners and you don't take safety into consideration. This is what can happen. You hire some young girl as the one that's supposed to be handling the weapons and taking care of this, the safety of it, and you have a tragedy. Okay? So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.